Hello you gorgeous people in the interwebs, I hope you're having a Fandabbydozy day. Today, well, it's the 1st of October. Happy October, it's another month, it's another Louis Vuitton price increase. Now you may have noticed that I don't do a lot of these videos because frankly we all know it happens, we all know it's coming, I'm kind of over it, I'm kind of done with it. But on this occasion I just wanted to run through a few things that really stood out for me in this price increase. Because even though I say that I am kind of done with Louis Vuitton, I do still have things on my wish list on my online account with Louis Vuitton. I would like to replace my Neo Noe with something else in monogram and black, so I have a few options that I have saved to my wish list, and they've all gone up. I mean, the Neo Noe's gone up as well, but they've all gone up. So I just wanted to run through a few things that I am surprised at just how big the price increase is, based on the fact that they've already had really big price increases in the last year and a half since January 2020. I shall also invite you to comment in the comments section down below. If you are new to my channel though, I am Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms. If you love luxury in all of its glorious forms, join us, join the gang. Right, let's get into some of these. I've got my screen here, that's why everything looks a little bit different. I've kind of moved the camera around so I've got easy access to my mouse and my screen. So there are a few things that didn't go up in this price increase, as is the way that Louis Vuitton seems to do this. Some things will go up, some things won't go up. Pretty much everything I talk about will be canvas products, unless I specify that it's empreinte leather or epi leather or something. Because I haven't wanted to give Louis Vuitton all of my energy, I have kept in my tracker spreadsheet, because I'm that kind of sexy, snazzy kind of girl, I've got a tracker spreadsheet. I've only been tracking the prices in Great British Pounds. Okay, so a few of these things are things that I own, so I'll run through a few of those. Things that have not gone up in the price increase include the key pouch, which is in at £175, the four ring key holder, which is £145. The Rosalie coin purse has not increased in price, that is still at £260 and I have one of those. The pochette kirigami has stayed the same at £480, and I maintain that that is still a really good deal for someone starting out and doesn't have any of the sort of Louis Vuitton pieces like a card holder or a key pouch or a mini pochette accessoire. And the canvas agendas, the small, medium, large and the desk agenda, they've all stayed at the same prices as well. While I was running through this list, I noticed that there were a few things that were showing up as discontinued. Not showing up as discontinued, but just no longer available. When you search for the SKU code, it just does not come up. Ah, this page is not found. That kind of thing. So not your discontinued, but we'll leave it on the website and put call for availability on there just to tease you. And those things are the Dauphine, the Boit Chapeau Souple, the Vanity PM, and the On The Go MM in canvas. Although you can still get the On The Go GM in canvas, and that has had a price increase of what looks like 11% of £200, going from 1,870 to 2,070. Someone started hammering outside, so I apologise for any background noise you may hear. So let's talk about things like the mini pochette accessoire and the pochette accessoire, because yes, they have gone up. Let me get those figures for you. Now the mini pochette accessoire I bought in January 2018 for £195. The last time I checked before today, it was £280. Yes, that's right. That was an increase of 22% on the previous price. And today it's coming in at £375, which is an increase of £95 or 34%. Now that is a really, really huge price increase for such a tiny thing. I mean, I say tiny, she is small, but she is very, very mighty. I am very happy I picked this up at £195. Would I pay £375 for it? For a plain standard one and not one of the Christmas animations? I really don't know. I really don't know if this is now worth nearly £400. In May 2019, I picked up my pochette accessoire, from the boutique for £375, which is now the price of the mini pochette accessoire, and that has had several big price increases. So that one jumped from £375, we had a tenner chucked on it, £385, then it jumped to £450 in May 2020, which was a 17% increase then. Then it went to £565 in January 2021, and that was a 26% increase. Now it has gone up by another £190 to £755, which is a 34% increase, the same percentage increase as the mini pochette accessoire. The upshot of those stonking price increases is that the pochette accessoire in the UK is now more than double what it was 2.25 years ago. The cosmetic pouches have had a small increase. The has gone from £350 up by £20 to £370, which is a 6% increase. The GM has gone up from £430 to £445, which is a £15 increase, which works out to be 3%. The Pochette Felicie, which is another popular piece, I have mine in the Scarlet on Prompt, and I think it is brilliant, has gone up from, where are you? It has gone up from £745 to £865. That's an increase of £120 or 16%. And I think that that is now too much money. The Neverfalls PM, MM and GM have all gone up. The PM and MM have gone up by £110 to £1,130, £1,180 respectively. The GM has gone up by £100 to £1,220. The multi-pochette accessoire was sitting at a very, very nice and pleasingly even, albeit expensive, £1,500. That's gone up by £150 now to £1,650, which is a 10% increase. All of the non-bandolier speedies have gone up by £120 or £125. All of the bandolier speedies have gone up by £80 for the 25, £90 for the 30, £110 for the 35, and £120 for the 40. Next we've got the Keepall 45 bandolier and the Keepall 55 bandolier. The Keepall 45 bandolier was £1,400, it is now £1,550. That's an increase of £150 or 11%. The 55 bandolier has gone from £1,440 to £1,650, which is a £210 increase or 15%. The monogram canvas bum bag is another very popular piece, and that has gone up from £1,220 to £1,310, which is an increase of £90 or 7%. This next increase is one that I think is hugely significant for Louis Vuitton, and it's the Petite Noire, because that has now breached the £1,000 mark. It was yesterday £945. Today it is £1,070, which is an increase of £125 or 13%. Now, I think that is significant because the Petite Noire, along with the Speedy, the Alma BB and the Neverfall, those are the four quintessential Louis Vuitton classic designs that people will have always carried and they will always want to carry. So for me, that's a really, really big deal. And as I mentioned, the Neo Noe has had a 9% increase in the UK, going from £1,210 to £1,320, which is an increase of £110. Now I'm going to move on to a couple of things that have always made me feel a little bit queasy when it comes to the price increases, because I have one of them and the price I paid for it when it was first launched is so far removed from what it is now. And the first one is the Nice Mini. Now, I bought this not long after it was released in 2019. I actually bought this on my birthday. Actually, my husband bought this for me on my birthday for my Christmas present in December 2019, and we paid the launch price of £460. Very, 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 very swiftly, within a few weeks, it had gone up to £600. So that was a £140 price jump. So that in itself was a 30% price increase, and it has gone up again. Now it is £690. It is £90 more expensive than it was yesterday, and that's another increase of 15%. So I paid £460 for this, it is now £690. So overall, that's £230. That's exactly 50% more of what I paid for it. On top of that is what you would pay for it now, and that's less than 2 years. Wouldn't it be wonderful if our salaries went up by that kind of increment? And the Nice BB, when I was looking at it, was £560. It went up to £700, then £760, and today it is now £835, which is an increase on yesterday's price by £75 or 10%. So again, that's £560 to £835 in less than 2 years. The Alma BB I mentioned is one of the Louis Vuitton classic designs, and I have kept my eye on the canvas, épée and empreinte versions of that because I think I want one. I'm pretty certain I want one. The canvas version has gone up by £100 to £1,130, which is a 10% increase. The épée leather has gone up by £80 from £1,190 to £1,270, which is a 7% increase. And the empreinte Neo Alma BB has gone up by 5% from £1,570 to £1,650, or £80 increase. Interesting there that the canvas is the one that increased the most. Trying to push us down the leather road, are you, Louis? You're not very subtle about it. Okay, so now we're going to move on to a few of the things that I had on my wish list, which I was looking to potentially replace my Neo Noe with. Something a little bit smaller, something a little bit more user-friendly for me on an everyday basis. The Neo Noe is a fantastic, lightweight, can hold everything bag. It's just too big for me. So I've been looking at slightly smaller alternatives, and I have got 4. I say 4 alternatives, but really it's 3 realistic alternatives in the monogram noir combination I love so much, and 1 unrealistic alternative that I just keep on my wish list because I love it, and maybe one day, who knows, maybe one day, maybe one day. So the first one is the Palm Springs Mini. The thing that attracts me about the Palm Springs Mini is the fact that its straps are so movable, roundable, removable, adjustable, clippable. The options are nigh on endless. So that's been on my wish list for a little while. And the reason I haven't gone for this or the others is because I need to see them in person. And if you have seen my luxury shopping vlog with the hubby from a couple of months ago, our client advisor was unwell on the day we went in there, and Louis Vuitton didn't replace our appointment and give us a different client advisor for our appointment. So we ended up not seeing anything. These are things that I would like to see in person. So the Palm Springs Mini, very popular piece, was yesterday in the UK £1,490. It is now £1,600. So that is an increase of £110 or 7%. Another one is the Odeon PM. I really want to see this one in person. I like the thick strap on it. I like the fact that it's removable. I could put a shorter strap on it and use it as a grab bag. It's got a front slip pocket, basic human right, and I think it's going to have quite a good capacity. That has gone up by £100 from £1,260 to £1,360. That is an 8% increase. And lastly is the newly released Boulogne. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. No one has taught me how to pronounce it either. That has gone up by a considerable amount. I think Louis Vuitton does do this when it launches a new piece. It puts it in at a price. Whether you call it reasonable or not, they put it in as a price, see how it goes for 3 months and then whack it up. It was yesterday £1,410. It is now £1,550, which is an increase of £140 or 10%. I like that the straps are removable, adjustable. I like that it's a similar shoulder strap to the Neo Noe, where I love the action on that strap. I think it's great. I like that it comes with a little chain detail. It doesn't have basic human rights in terms of the rear or front slip pocket and feet, but I do like the size of it, and I do like the shape of it, and I do like the interchangeable straps and chains of it. I think it could be a fun one to play with, and my gorgeous friend Handbag Cravings over on Instagram is completely and utterly besotted with hers. So those are my three kind of realistic replacements for the Neo Noe, and the fourth one, the fourth unrealistic replacement for the Neo Noe is still monogram canvas. It is the trunk clutch, and yesterday that was 2,420, which is why it's unrealistic in the first place. It has gone up by 4% by £90 to 2,510. I haven't broken the 2,000 barrier mark on a handbag. I haven't broken 1350 on a handbag. My Lulu Puffer was 1350 when we bought it in December 2019. I haven't gone above that for a handbag, and the idea of going over it by over £1,000 just, oh, I need some smelling salts to bring me back round, because I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen, but I do think it is a beautiful bag. I think it is a fabulous bag, and I think it could be a great everyday bag, but I digress. So those are my observations and a few of the things that I've been keeping a track of. Like I said before, we know these price increases are going to come. It almost feels personal though, how frequently and how large some of those price increases are. Yeah, I think these are still really, really big deals. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this latest price increase. Let me know what you think of what I have shared with you in terms of what's the popular pieces are doing. Louis' kind of move that we all realise and we all know about, that they're trying to push us down into the leather route. So I do hope you have enjoyed this video. I do hope you're not having nightmares about this latest Louis Vuitton price increase. Until I see you, yes you, for your regularly scheduled video next Tuesday, stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay Fandabbydozy, and bye-bye!